A blast from the past. My good friends, thank you for joining me. I want to share a video with you of a walkthrough we did on this property that was really in distress. So I haven't seen this video for over a year. This was exactly a year ago. I'm going to share it now. And I'm going to play the video and we can all go through it together. I don't think we all need to go. All right, so this is a building that we had bought, and the entire third floor needed to be done. And we'll do this walkthrough together so you can see what I was looking at and what I was thinking at that time. So that was the owner. We had my good man Christian. He was doing the video for. There's actually another video on my channel of this, but it's edited. This is like really raw live video that I shot straight from my cell phone. So the property, it was an old hotel, and it had good bones. That second floor, I thought about turning it into a room. There's Helene. That second floor, I thought about turning it into a room, a laundry room. Well, we got to see what's going on. One thing that's important when you're looking at a property, you want to see the fire escapes. You want to make sure that everything is up to code. Obviously, these are steel fire escapes, but they get rusted, they get old, and to replace it's going to be a fortune. Not only that, if you look at the brickwork here, hopefully you can see my mouse here. You can see the brick. All the brick was deteriorating. It needed a lot of work from that perspective. Yeah, so you want to go? You want to come with me? Okay, I'll go. Maybe Sandra can come with me. The 3 2-bedrooms here, 2 1-bedrooms. 3 2-bedrooms. Tall ceilings. So yeah, so these particular units have tall ceilings because obviously it's old construction, probably over 100 years old, and it used to be a hotel. So these were hotel rooms that were converted into residential living spaces. And so the way things were built 100 years ago, they built it with tall ceilings. Another thing to keep in mind, when things are that old, there's probably asbestos in the walls. So you're going to have to make sure that, you put that into your budget, because if you're planning on tearing down walls, you have to do things the right way. This is my good friend Sandro. He was like, he's looking around, and he actually had found this deal, and he had brought me to it. Yeah, a lot of work. We gotta. I love this high ceilings. Mind you, we had not gone to the third floor yet. We're just simply looking. We saw the first floor. You caught the beginning of this at the beginning of this video as we're coming up to the second floor. And the second floor looked decent. There's people living there, obviously. And, there's a lot of work to be done, but we still had not gone to the third floor. You see these, they don't have a air exhaust. It's like grandfathered in. This is my coffee. Mm-hmm. Hi, just having a look. Yeah, no problem. Now, if you're filming if you're filming in people's apartments, you're doing either a live video like I was doing here, or you're doing some sort of a video promotional, or you just simply want to share your experience with people on social media, you want to make sure at least you don't get tenants in the shot, right? So that particular tenant, he was like, he looked kind of strung out a little bit, but we definitely, I didn't get him on camera, and that's on purpose.
How's the heat here?
Hey, that's another good point. Tenants have valuable information, my friends. When you see tenants, ask them, how's the heat here? How are the windows? How do you like it? How is the sound? How is the water pressure? You want to ask as many questions to those tenants as possible, because the tenants are not going to lie to you. Oh, of course, they may exaggerate, right, from their perspective. But if you ask the same question to all the tenants, you'll get a really good idea about how the heating works in that building. Is it efficient? Are the windows, do the windows work? How is the water pressure? How long does it take for the water to heat up? And so you want to make sure that you absolutely get an opportunity to interview the tenants as you're walking through the building.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so, do you have a thermostat, or it's all just by the building? Yeah. Because I see the you have.
Yeah, ductwork and stuff. Yeah.
But. Mm-hmm. I only if I knew an HVAC guy. Right? See, these windows are done.
So when you look at the windows, obviously these are wood windows, and they're probably close to, if not, the original windows, or at least 50 years old. I mean, old wood windows. You definitely can increase the efficiency of this of the heat in the building by putting in all new windows. Of course, when you price it out, you're looking at, for that particular building, maybe $30,000-$40,000 just for new windows.
Done. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Of course, I'm always polite with everyone.
Okay. That's okay.
So now we're going to the third floor, guys. And the third floor, this is where there was a fire. Things were fixed, but it is in bad shape. And we would have to analyze, exactly how much money would need to go into that third floor. And if I have time, I'll let me see if we get a little bit of that in the video. I hope we do. I guess at the end of the day, we were not able to see it, but you can see this on my channel. You can see the third floor. I don't want to leave you in suspense, but I will.
Whoa! What's going on? I found someone that's louder than me.
Okay. All right. So sorry about that. So what I was saying is, if you are interested in seeing what that third floor looked like, I honestly, that's the first time I watched that video in the past year. So I was hoping you get a glimpse of the third floor. You can go through my videos and you'll see part 1 and part 2 of this building. I think it's 13 unit redo or whatever, and you'll see the third floor. But I'll give you, these are so we went through, we got plans, and you can see the entire third floor needed to be completely done. The work that needed to be completed in that building was around $400,000. But I'm going to leave you guys in suspense, and I'm going to get you guys to go and watch that video on my channel. It's part 1, part 2, and let me see if I can find if I can see what the video, the name of the video would be. I honestly don't even remember. That was a little bit of a while back. Let me see if I can see it now. So if you guys are watching this, I know you're wanting to go and watch that video if you want to see what the condition of that third floor was. Okay, I just don't remember the name of the video, but I'm gonna get it right now. Let me see here. How long ago did I post that? Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. 13-unit building walkthrough, part 1 and part 2. 13-unit building walkthrough, part 1 and part 2. Let's see if I can post it, if I can see how we can watch a little bit of it. And then you guys can go and watch the rest. Okay, yeah, I'm able to find, I was able to find it, guys, so we can probably watch it all together. Hold on, let me see. So this is part 2, okay? Let me see if I can upload this video so I can share it with you guys. Let's see. Yes, have a look. So you guys can go watch it. It's 13-unit building walkthrough. This is part 2. In part 1, part 2.
All of this stuff's new. All of the roof rafters.
You see, that was in bad shape, guys.
You'll see the pillars.
The ground is safe.
Is it yeah. We didn't have a ceiling to put the insulation back on, so I just threw it on the floor. It was 1900.
Here's one thing. If you notice that as we're walking this building, you can literally hear the train go by. Now, I know that people can get used to that sound, but it will limit your tenant pool, right? So you won't be able to maximize on those rents because the building is right beside the train tracks, which there's nothing wrong with that. I know people can get used to that, but if people have choices, someone like a higher level tenant profile, you know, professionals, they're not going to want to live there. So you're going to be limited on the tenant pool, and you'll be limited on the rents that you can get in that building. Yeah, that was something else. I mean, there's a lot of work to be done there. Windows, masonry. You gotta gut that whole place. You know, we were looking at a lot of money. You know, like depending on what kind of finishing. Now that was already done, and there was obviously the structure was okay.
I know, yeah, I knew you thought that.
Look at that. Wow. So I won't spend too much time on this. I just wanted to share that quickly with you, but you guys can go on my channel. There's 2 videos, part 1 and part 2. And it just shows you the entire walkthrough from top to bottom. And, you know, what you just saw, just simply a live video from my iPhone. But as you saw, Christian was filming it. He's filming it right here. And you can really see the condition of this 3rd floor. I mean, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars of renovation. And the investment was is pretty hefty. I just showed you some of the plans that we have, but I think it's fun. Guys, if you want to see more videos like this, tell me, share in the comments. What kind of videos do you like? Walkthroughs? Do you like videos of me buying properties, the intensity of me buying a property, or, you know, just seeing how I analyze a property? Share with me, share in the comments what types of videos you want to see, because as you see in this walkthrough, this is something that we're looking at, but this is our daily life. We're investors. We're doing this all day long, every day, all day. And I just want to see which parts of the investment side you guys want to look at. All right, guys, Alfonso loves you, and we'll see you at the top.